Hi everyone, welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine.
Now, I love personalized canvases, and everywhere I go, I have to stop and see what they have to say, especially those that are bright in color. They just add so much to a gallery wall. You can create the same look by going to the Dollar Tree and take a look at their Main Street wall collection. You'll find a lot of variety there. You can purchase your canvases at Hobby Lobby, 2 for $5.99, 11 by 14, and don't forget 40% off, or just do the 11 by 14 picture frame from the Dollar Tree. Supplies are optional. A paintbrush, some beautiful metallic acrylic paints, painter's tape, and of course Dollar Tree Mod Podge. You'll also need scissors. Just have all of that lying on the side just in case you feel a little creative. Add your painter's tape to your canvas and try to do an odd number of stripes of painter's tape. I find it looks much better to have it that way, and you can center everything more easily. Make sure your tape is pressed down along the edges toward the back of the canvas, as well as on the top. And to make sure your painter's tape is snug, just turn the canvas upside down and press from the back of the canvas. Now, no matter how expensive or inexpensive your painter's tape may be, I find it best to paint away from the painter's tape edge. That way, I don't have to worry about any excess paint going underneath the painter's tape. I'm applying thin coats of paint and it is drying very quickly. I have a small lamp sitting on my table and the heat from it is really accelerating this process. I took a paper towel and I balled it up and then I placed it in the paint. Just added some highlights of white to give it a little distressed look. So you finish your painting, remove your painter's tape immediately. And the paint was still a little flat for me, so I used the same technique with some metallic silver paint that I did with the white, just adding in a few silver highlights. Now, the Dollar Tree peel and stick adhesives are a breeze to apply. All you simply have to do is go along the edge and just lift them off of the hard cardboard that they're on. You want to make sure that that surface is clean and dry first. So that was not a problem considering how fast my paint was drying. And just press gently. The adhesive is fabulous. Look how clean that looks. So you can arrange this any way you want. Just because there is a suggested layout in the top right hand corner of the packet, you can just be creative with this. I love how easy this is to remove from the package and how easily it adhered to the canvas. I also love the fact that this is not a high gloss adhesive, so it almost blends in with the canvas a little too well. And the thing is, guys, when you're done with this one, you can just peel it off and put on another one as many times as you want. That's why I say you want to use Mod Podge or not use Mod Podge, because once you put it on there, it will seal in this peel and stick adhesive. Now, I just love how these beautiful metallics give you a very high-end gilded look for just $1. Now, this is great for a college dorm room. Just send them away with a few command strips. And we are all done. Now, my objective here was to really highlight this beautiful heart with all of these beautiful words. So, using a sheet of paper, I traced around the edge of the shape of the heart. The next step was to take a pair of scissors and cut out the shape of the heart. Now, this isn't a perfect trace or a perfect cut, and I did make some adjustments later on. You'll see that. Now, I could have cut out the actual heart adhesive and use it as a guide, but I didn't want to risk getting a bunch of paint on it and having to clean it off later. I lightly traced the shape of the heart in the center of the canvas. And now I began to paint. Now, I suggest that you use a paintbrush because I know a lot of people may not have a makeup applicator. Those are my favorite painting tools. So just wipe away from the edge of your heart all the way around and put on several coats and you'll get a really nice smooth finish. And remember to include the sides of the canvas. And by the way, there is a book underneath my canvas. Now, once you're happy with the number of coats that you've applied, just peel off your adhesive and apply it to the canvas. And remember how I said my heart is not perfect? I can make it it perfect by simply now using the template and cutting away that edge and going back with my makeup sponge and filling in those edges around the heart. That gives me a nice clean finish. And there you have it, absolutely stunning. Of course, I added a few gems because I am purging, so I need to start getting rid of a lot of these things. But these two items would be perfect as a part of a wall gallery. The spear in the middle was from an earlier DIY, and there will be more coming this year. But you see how all of this fits together? Add in a few photos and a few of your favorite things on the wall, and you will tell a story. Woohoo! I have finally rebranded the other channel, DIY Body, and I'm so ready to go forward. So on February the 15th, we will love our bodies with a renewed commitment to live well. Hope you'll join me over there if you've not committed. I am excited. What are your goals this year for getting healthy? Hope you'll join me. Click on Join Now. February 15th, I start blogging. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please consider doing so. And I'd love to have you as a part of my friends and family. Remember, stay in prayer and stay creative.